Hey, welcome back to Oak and Honey Farm. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be making a wild yeast starter. One of my things I like to do in my free time is make beer. And wine and mead, and I like to ferment things.
Me too. I usually the yogurt and sourdough kind of stuff. So.
But what we're going to do is we're going to follow Jereme Zimmermann, who made this book, Make Mead Like a Viking, and we're going to use his theories to help improve our process. That way we don't have to buy yeast in a packet or a little slurry. We have our own in a jar.
We actually saw him speak at the Mid-Atlantic Permaculture Convergence the other day. Someone wants to be picked up. And he talked about making this very starter, and we're gonna do those practices. And he was he was a really cool dude to just sit and talk to, and had a lot of knowledge. And if you ever get the chance to see him speak, do it. Read the book. It's awesome.
So let's get started. Since our bees aren't producing honey yet, we're going to be using some raw honey. You can pick this up. I buy mine at Costco, but as soon as our bees start producing honey, we'll be using that. But we use that as the base for our starter solution, and we're going to be mixing that about 1 part to 3 parts water. So let's go ahead and get that started. Using the handy dandy marks on the side of the jar, we're going to fill it up about there. What a rude bottle.
Hey Lilith, you want to get me the other bottle out of the pantry? This one has to be turned upside down for a while.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It'll be good for the rest of the tea.
I always have more in my pantry.
Just in case something like that happens.
Because we don't want to run out.
It is really yummy honey.
Good. Alright, a little bit of water right out of the tap.
Slightly warm.
Weird how honey
There we go.
is different. Now mix it with a chopstick.
Okay.
Alright. That's for aeration. And these are berries that came off of our vines. These is just a little blackberry and some golden raspberry pieces. And these are going to do the same thing as grapes. They have little yeasties on them, and they're wild yeasties. Found only in our area, so it's really going to be our yeast.
Unwashed.
Oh yes, and they have not been washed. So these guys are just going to go right in.
That'll help the process.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now we're just going to cap the whole thing up with some cheesecloth.
Alright, since one's not quite...
We don't have any fine on hand at the moment. I wish we did, but normally I would use fine, but
This is what
we can layer up a couple layers.
I'm going to cross-hash it. So the grain's going that way in one and the other opposite way in the other, just to make sure the fruit flies don't get in.
Yep.
No fruit flies.
There we go.
Alright.
Give that a stir later.
There you have it. One starter ready, well, almost ready. We're going to give this a couple days and it should start getting nice and foamy in there. We're going to give it a good shake. Or stir, not too vigorously, because there's nothing but cheesecloth over the top.
Once it becomes fizzy and bubbly and just looks alive, then it's alive, and then we can take a tablespoon or 2 of that and put it in a 1 gallon batch instead of a package of yeast.
Yep, saves money, saves time, and you can call it yours because it is all the yeast that's on your piece of property. So, all right. So hopefully we'll come back in a week and we'll actually throw together a small brew. I think we should start just some just basic, probably with a nice mead, because that's quick, easy to throw together and really tasty.
Yum, yum,
So,
yum.
all right. Well, it's been about a week since we made our mead starter, so we're gonna give it a stir and see where it is. Still see the mulberries floating in there, as well as the blackberries from our plants outside and the golden raspberries. Let's give this a stir. That is carbon dioxide. That's fermentation. There's yeast in there now. This is ready to go. Well, I'm really excited that it worked. I mean, I made my own yeast. It's my own blend. And I'll just use this in whatever brewing I do for this summer. And I'll try to keep it alive by feeding it like you would any other starter, like a sourdough. Just take half out and add a bit more honey and water and keep the yeasties going.